You go upstairs to the master bedroom and there's the bed smack bang in the middle of the room. It sort of felt like an iceberg that had drifted off. I get it now because they love that view into the back garden, but to me it just didn't read right. I've got the answer though. I think we need to give it some definition. The idea that we've come up with is to build a wall at the back. One side of it can be a headboard and the other side is to put in a bookcase. Richard in particular, he really loves this mid-century design. And I've come up with, I think, what are the core elements to it. So a series of boxes, different sizes that will create different shapes. And I'm going to add a little bit of interest to it by simply not having them all lining up at the front. So some will be forward and some will be back. It's all a little bit complicated. I think I've got a plan, but to be honest, until I actually crack into it, I'm sort of not really sure how it's going to work.
I'll be building a series of small boxes that will be fitted together. I've already cut the sheets to a variety of widths so that the depths of the boxes will vary. The material I'm using is triboard.
It's a New Zealand made product, essentially particle board, then with MDF on both sides.
I've made all my cuts and now it's a matter of pre-drilling, then gluing and screwing each of these boxes together. Having a plan is one thing, sticking to it is another. The good thing about this is that I can have a play around with it. But the last thing I need is my big brother coming in and thinking he knows best.
Bloody Frank, that's terrible. But how did I have it? Oh, he's completely stuffed it up. I think that one went there.
I'm happy with the layout now, but before I fix the boxes, there's some prep for painting I need to do.
As with all jobs, there's always a little bit of sanding to do, getting ready for a bit of filler.
The filler only needs to go onto the front edge, the only visible edge, once it's installed in the room.
And then I can take it to site. Well, that was the idea anyway, and then I started to try and draw it up. I always opt for something like this, an oil-based primer. I think it just soaks in a little bit more into the timber, and also when you go to sand it, and it will need more sanding, it gives you an even smoother finish. So oil-based primer for me.
It's only the visible surfaces that need priming. After another thorough sanding, I can finally assemble the bookcase using plenty of screws. So that's the primer done. The bookcase I've built for the master bedroom as a surprise for Joe and Richard is being spray painted. It's the same resin paint that I would have used. It's just going on much quicker and more evenly.
Ah, let's have a look. Oh, that's fantastic. That's great.
Yeah.
That's going to be awesome. And it's...
Yep, it's touch dry. Half an hour. Good to go.
Right. Should we load it in the wagon?
Yep.
Get it out of your way.
Yeah, no worries.
It certainly is a dramatic change.